The verdict: the new F-Pace, Jaguar's first SUV, is a handsome 5-seater with enough performance and utility to overcome a few annoyances. Versus the competition, the F-Pace isn't the most utilitarian or luxurious choice among smallish luxury SUVs, but it's a solid pick for sheer driving fun. If Jaguar wanted to build an SUV, it's bizarre, from a financial standpoint, anyway, that it wouldn't just sculpt and rebadge an SUV from Land Rover, its sister brand that builds many acclaimed SUVs. India's Tata Motors owns both British marques, yet Jaguar insists it never even considered making a version of the Range Rover Sport or Evoque because the whole gamut of Land Rovers is simply incapable of driving like a Jag. As built, the F-Pace does, in fact, drive like a Jaguar. Developed on the same platform as the all-new and redesigned XF, it's as fun to drive as you'd expect from a brand known for roadsters and sport sedans, but electronic glitches with our test car raise concerns. On sale now, the F-Pace slots between compact and mid-size rivals, think BMW X3 and X5 or Mercedes-Benz GLC and GLE class, in overall length, with a price that puts it closer to the smaller set. All-wheel drive is standard and the F-Pace comes in 6 trim levels, with a supercharged 3.0-liter V6 that makes either 340 horsepower or, in the top 2 trims, 380 horsepower. Go here to stack them all up. Exterior and styling. With Jaguar's squinting headlights, tall grille and signature taillights, the F-Pace fits right in with the rest of the lineup. Lineage aside, it has all the cues of a performance SUV: high belt line, long hood, short overhangs and wide stance. Naturally, that profile robs visibility. Forward side lines are acceptable, but the belt line and roof line converge on a small rear window that limits the rearward view even if you flip the rear head restraints down. A panoramic moonroof is standard, as are 18-inch alloy wheels. Top trim levels have some light ground effects and you can option the wheels all the way up to 22 inches. How it drives. The F-Pace's supercharged V6 pulls the SUV swiftly up to speed, with just a hint of coarseness if you push it all the way toward redline. I drove both versions of the V6 and the extra 40 horsepower, a tuning modification, Jaguar says, with no difference in torque, is hard to detect. Both versions deliver punchy acceleration, making Jaguar's 0 to 60 mph claims of 5.1 to 5.4 seconds, depending on engine, entirely believable. Those numbers are sport sedan quick and impressive for a base gasoline engine. The accelerator responds immediately, enabling lag-free movement from a standstill, an unsung benefit in many Jaguars, especially considering the lag that's rampant in too many luxury cars. Still, the F-Pace's 8-speed automatic occasionally hunts on downshifts. Driver-selectable sport modes quell some of this, but transmissions should be responsive without the driver having to futz with settings. Ride quality is firm but livable, with limited body motion over rapid elevation changes. The suspension neutralizes individual bumps well enough, but broken pavement brings a busy sensation that can wear on you. I drove cars with both the fixed suspension and an adaptive option and didn't detect a huge difference between the two. For the average luxury SUV shopper, the F-Pace's handling should satisfy. The SUV delivers secure grip, flat cornering and direct enough steering. Its significant width, however, at 81.5 inches, it's about 5 inches wider than an X5, will keep you from wanting to sling it around tight corners. The brakes require an inch or two of pedal travel before much response, but they're strong thereafter. Later this year, Jaguar will debut a base, turbocharged diesel 4-cylinder good for 180 horsepower and 318 pounds-feet of torque. EPA estimated mileage for the gasoline F-Pace is 18/23/20 mile per gallon city/highway/combined. Estimates are still pending for the diesel version. Interior. The cabin sweeps around in a traditional cockpit orientation, but it's wide.